So welcome back everyone. We are back at the stereo shop for this shooting, and if you can tell already, we're going to be looking at a Sony CD player, another one of my personal collection. We're using the store just because it's a little easier for me at the moment. Keep in mind that if you're listening to the audio in this, it won't sound exactly the same. I'm using a different setup. I'm using my phone to record, so the mic's not the perfect thing. It will sound a little different for you in person. This is just a basic general overview of the CD player, just like in previous videos I've done, so keep that in mind. This is a Sony CDP-261. I do kind of like the amber glow of its display compared to other models that would have a bluer glow. This specific model was made in the 90s. I actually have, you watched the videos, you've seen it before, the Orion Blue Book from 2003 ready. And it should be... How'd I miss it? Oh, 261, yeah. According to this was released in 1996. I do believe that, for $180. Now, I don't know if this book is always accurate or not, so please bear that in mind. It does look like that's true, though, because if we look on the back before doing the regular stuff, I usually do, and I'll impose it, there's a certification for when it was made, and it actually says 1995. This specific model was made in Japan? No, it's made in China, I'm sorry. Made in China. See the model number on the back. Referred to as a compact disc player. And while we're back there, spoilers, but there's only one output. It's only RCA stereo. I still ponder sometimes how people are real bad at figuring how to plug one of these in, because this does use a standard power cable for the US and just two RCA cables for audio. We do have on the front a headphone jack and a way to adjust that. Here we have controls for deciding what track, programming which track. I usually don't mess with that myself. Different play modes, continuous, repeat, shuffle. And standard buttons. We have the open, play, and pause are two separate buttons, stop. And then we have track forward, track rewind, and then rewind and fast forward. Now we're going to be using the same disc I used last time. Devil Killer by Dan Mason. He's a vaporwave artist. He has no issues with anybody using his music as long as you give credit. I'm going to close it up, and I forgot to plug in the RCA cables, so let me do that real quick. Alright, so we're plugged in and ready to go. I will say that I looked up, and it looks like this model didn't come with a remote at all, and I don't seem to see any logo to say there's an IR sensor on it. It is referred to as a high-density linear converter, digital servo system, custom edit function. So that pretty much means that it's supposed to have a nice DAC in it. So the CD audio is a PCM audio. It's a digital signal. It's going to be converted to the analog out. It's considered to be nice of its time. Let me know what you guys think if you've used this before. And then digital servo is just how the disc kind of plays. All right, let's get to it. We're going to be playing more Dan Mason. I'm going to probably have to adjust the volume. If not, I'll just let it play through. Let me frame it a little better.
Through the checklist. The circle, check. Candles, check. Salt, check. Alright, we're all set. Resistance.
Alright, we're just gonna go to the last track. It does rewind and fast forward into each of the tracks. Skipping and stuff does work fine. Pausing and unpausing works okay. Stopping works fine. But yeah, guys, before I used my previous CD player I showed off in the previous video, that was a mouthful. Before I started using that one as my primary, this is what I was using. This is the first one I really picked up as soon as I started like thrifting and yard selling for these kind of devices. At least the first single player one that I picked up. Let me know what you guys think though. I don't know if I'll keep using this one because it doesn't quite match the rest of my setup. It does, but it doesn't. That orange hue is neat. And my current one, maybe I will, because my current one does not have a working remote sensor. But yeah, let me know. You guys ever buy one of these brand new back in the day? Have you picked up one yard selling or thrifting? Have you bought one at a retro store, at a vintage store, or an audio store, anywhere? Just let me know what you think about it if you have any experience with it, as usual. So, I gotta make sure the store is completely closed up. I do thank the owner, like usual, for letting me in here. And I'll probably use this location to look at more CD players that I have laying around or in the store. So until next time, guys, I want you to all stay safe, take care, and I will see you again soon. Let's play some outro music.